डिअर स्टुडंट्स, ज्ञान विज्ञान आणि सुसंस्कार यासाठी शिक्षण प्रसार हे ब्रीदवाक्य देणारे परमपूज्य शिक्षण महर्षी डॉक्टर बापूजी साळुंखे यांना मी प्रथमतः अभिवादन करते. मायसेल्फ प्रोफेसर सर ज्योती अलायन्स मनीषा संजय पाटील फ्रॉम स्वामी रामानंद भारती विद्या मंदिर अँड ज्युनियर कॉलेज तासगाव. We are going to see Unit 2.C Money, written by William H. Davis. We have to see its paraphrase and figures of speech occurred in this poem with the help of this slideshow presentation. Okay, let's see paraphrase of the poem. See the introduction. The poem Money is composed by William Davies. He was a Welsh poet and writer. He published his first volume, The Soul's Destroyer, and other poems. The poem tells us about the rich man who wants to be a poor man to find the real happiness. It is when we do not have money or have lost our money, we realize how important the money is. The poem helps us to look at money and how it is connected to true happiness and false friends. Let's see the next point. Content of the poem. At the very beginning of the poem, Money, the poet states that he had no happiness when he had money. He had to keep it hidden from those who pretended to be his friends. He felt like a child who was given a trumpet but told he cannot blow it because there has been a death. He was afraid of being cheated by those who called themselves his friends. Since then, he has pondered on the true meaning of life. He has watched how those who do not possess much money are light-hearted and their family life is happy. Poor men are able to laugh easily while the rich are worried. This makes the poet wonder that it is the rich who should experience poverty and not poor who should become rich. He again emphasizes that when he was rich, the people who claimed to be friends were actually false. Now he has no money, still he has real friends, but they are fewer. Message, values, and features occurred in the poem. The poem Money has the message that money is valuable and it is a necessity, but it is not the only thing to chase. The poem has 5 stanzas of 4 lines each. It has the specific rhyme scheme. The first 4 stanzas have the rhyme scheme A, B, C, B. The 5th stanza has the rhyme scheme A, B, A, B. The poem has the rhythm. The poem is full of various poetic devices such as inversion, simile, repetition, onomatopoeia, and antithesis. विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, या कवितेचं भावानुवाद मराठीतून आता आपण लक्षात घेऊ. मणी ही कविता विल्यम एच डॅव्हिस यांनी लिहिलेली असून या कवितेत अशा एका व्यक्तीचे चित्रण केलेले आहे की जो स्वतः श्रीमंत असूनही त्याऐवजी दारिद्र्य पत्करून जीवनातील खरा आनंद शोधण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो. कवी म्हणतात की त्यांच्याजवळ पैसा होता त्यावेळी सुख नव्हते. जे लोक त्यांचे मित्र असल्याचे भासवत होते त्यांच्यापासून त्यांना पैसा लपवून ठेवावा लागत असे. इथे एक उदाहरण त्यांनी दिलेले आहे की जणू काही एखाद्या मुलाला ट्रम्पेट किंवा तुतारी द्यावी, पण कोणाचा तरी मृत्यू झाल्यामुळे त्याला ती वाजवता येणार नाही असे सांगावे, तसे त्यांना वाटत असे. आपले मित्र म्हणवणाऱ्या लोकांकडून फसवणूक होण्याची त्यांना भीती वाटत असे. तेव्हापासून जीवनाचा खरा अर्थ समजून घेण्याचा ते प्रयत्न करीत राहिले. ज्यांच्याकडे जास्त पैसा नाही ते लोक मनाने अधिक निश्चिंत आणि त्यांचे कौटुंबिक जीवन आनंदी असल्याने त्यांना आढळून आले. गरीब लोक सहज मोकळेपणाने हसताना दिसतात, तर श्रीमंत लोक चिंता करताना दिसतात. त्यामुळे गरिबांनी श्रीमंत होण्यापेक्षा श्रीमंतांनीच गरिबीचा अनुभव घ्यावा असे कवींना वाटते. कवी पुन्हा म्हणतात की श्रीमंत असताना त्यांचे मित्र असल्याचा दावा करणारे लोक वास्तविक खोटे होते. पण आता त्यांच्याकडे पैसा नाही व मोजके असले तरी आता त्यांच्यापाशी खरे मित्र आहेत. ही कविता आपल्याला जीवनातील वास्तव सांगून जाते. असतील शिते तर नासतील भूते या म्हणीप्रमाणे आपल्याकडे श्रीमंती असेल तर चैनी करायला पुष्कळजण अवतीभोवती गोळा होतात. परंतु प्रसंगी दारिद्र्य आले तरी आपली साथ सोडणार नाहीत. तेच खरे मित्र असतात. आपल्या या कवितेमध्ये एकूण 20 ओळी आहेत. 20 ओळींच्या कवितेतील 4 ओळींचे 5 चरण आहेत. पहिल्या 4 चरणांमध्ये ए बी सी बी आणि 5व्या चरणामध्ये ए बी ए बी अशी यमक रचना आहे. त्यामुळे लयबद्धता जाणवते. तसेच भाषिक अलंकारांचा वापर करण्यात आलेला आहे. आपल्याला विचार प्रवृत्त करणारी, अर्थपूर्ण, प्रभावशाली अशी ही कविता आहे. कवींच्या मताशी आपण पूर्णपणे सहमत होतो हे या कवितेचं यश आहे असं आपल्याला म्हणता येईल. नाऊ वी आर गोइंग टू सी द फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच occurred in this poem. Let's see. The first is line numbers 1st and 17. When I had money, oh. In this line, figure of speech is repetition. The term money is repeated. Second example is showing line number 3. For many a false man as a friend. The figure of speech is antithesis. Opposite ideas are expressed in this line. Third example is line number 5. Felt I like a child. In this line, there are 2 figures of speech. First one is simile. Comparison is made by using like. Second figure of speech is inversion. The word order is not proper as a prose line. It should be I felt like a child. Example 4, line number 9. Much have I thought of life. Figure of speech is inversion. The word order is not proper as a prose line. It should be I have thought much of life. Example number 5, lines 11 and 12. Wives do hum like bees about their work. Here occurs 2 figures of speech. First one is simile. Comparison is made by using like. Second is onomatopoeia. The word hum sounds the meaning itself. Some more examples of figures of speech. Example number 6. Line numbers 13 and 14. Poor ones laugh and see the rich ones coldly frown. Figure of speech is antithesis. Opposite ideas are expressed with poor and rich. As well as you see repetition of the word once. Example number 7. Line number 15. Think I. Figure of speech inversion. The word order is not proper as a prose line. It should be I think. Example number 8. Line numbers 15 and 16. Poor men think I need not go up so much as rich men should come down. Figure of speech used is antithesis. Opposite ideas are expressed, and the last example is example number 9 and line number 18. My many friends proved all untrue. Figure of speech is antithesis. Opposite qualities are expressed in this line. So, students, in this way, we have seen with the help of these slides paraphrase of the poem, content, message, values, and the figures of speech, the examples. Okay, see you all. Thank you.